morning. Today is Monday, November 17th, 2025. Today's reading is Walking Through the Pain. We never have to use again, no matter how we feel. Our feelings will eventually pass. That's true. I've learned feelings are only supposed to sit around for about a minute and a half or so. About 90 seconds, give or take. But instead, we continue the same thoughts that create those feelings, and that's how we end up depressed and anxious and shit like that. It's the trick is if you can learn to recognize the thought that creates the feeling, accept the feeling. Hey, I feel this way. All right, cool. And redirect your thought to something more pleasant. It takes effort. That's work right there. It's something I'm learning to do here. And I'm practicing mindfulness techniques to really help. It hurts like never before. You get out of bed after a sleepless night, talk to God, and still don't feel any better. It will pass, a little voice tells you. When, you wonder, as you pace and mutter and get on with your day. You want to hear something funny? I'm on my way to work this morning. I leave the gym, and as I'm turning onto the street that I work on, my truck dies. I'm out of gas. Yeah, shit. So I got to push my truck into, over to the gas station. Luckily, it was pretty close, but it's still, it was a nice push. Wasn't expecting it. Got me, on my way, right before the daggone thing sputtered out of gas. I look up and I'm thanking God, thank you, Lord, for a good day and, things working out so well in my life, and sure as shit, daggone truck sputters out. Yeah, I know, he was being funny, Go ahead, tell God your plans, just gonna make him laugh. Yeah, that was the start of my morning. Your insides feel as though they've been torched. Just when the pain becomes unbearable, you go numb and silent. You go to a meeting and wish you were as happy as other members seem to be. But you don't relapse. You cry some more and call your sponsor. You drive to a friend's house and don't even notice the beautiful scenery because your inner landscape is so bleak. You may not feel any better after visiting your friend, but at least you didn't visit the connection instead. Yeah, good point. You listen to the fifth step. You share at a meeting. You look at the calendar and you realize you've gotten through another day clean. Oh yeah, 176 of them. One day you wake up, look outside and realize it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, the sky is blue. You take a deep breath, smile again, and know that it really does pass. Just for today, no matter how I feel today, I'll go on with my recovery. Hoorah. That's a good one. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, huh? God bless y'all.